Hey, church family, Pastor Ben here, sitting outside a hospital, just chilling out in the parking lot. I think most of you know that Caitlin is headed in for surgery today. She is having somewhat emergent gallbladder surgery. It's become necessary this week after a gallbladder attack earlier. So I dropped her off here a couple minutes, maybe half hour ago. The ride-up was pretty rough. It was definitely, it was bad. It's one of the worst spots that I've seen Caitlin in. And we had to pull over. We had to stop at a rest stop. She had some pretty nasty gallbladder symptoms, nausea and other stuff as well. It was rough. She was crying. She was suffering. And I know that I've been lucky, I've been fortunate, I've been privileged, whatever word you want to use to describe it. I have not seen a lot of suffering in my life, but I could tell that she was in some pain and suffering there. It reminds me of one of the many reasons that I follow Jesus, because he went through stuff like this too. So I'm going to read a passage out of Luke chapter 22. This is Maundy Thursday. This is a day, usually we celebrate this by talking about the Last Supper or washing feet, and hopefully we'll still be able to do that tonight as a church in our Zoom service. But there were some other things that happened on Maundy Thursday too. And so I'm going to read out of Luke 22, starting in verse 41. This is Jesus. He walked away about a stone's throw and knelt down and prayed, "Father, if you are willing, please take this cup of suffering away from me. Yet I want your will to be done, not mine." Then an angel from heaven appeared and strengthened him. He prayed more fervently. He was in such agony of spirit that his sweat fell to the ground like great drops of blood. One of the many reasons that I follow Jesus, that I serve Jesus, that I love Jesus, is that when we have days like today, we know that he has gone through stuff too. Like this, we know that he has gone through agony, that he's gone through suffering, that he is not some far-off distant God that has never experienced pain or hurt or grief. And we know that he walks with us, that he grieves with us, that he hurts with us, that he loves with us. And serving a God that was willing to go through all of that to save us, to help us, that gives me hope that there is not just hurt and heartache, that there is good. And so even on a day like today that has not been a good day, I can put my hope in God. That's where I'm putting my hope, because he went through this stuff too. I hope you're putting your hope in him as well. That's all I have. Blessings to you, church family. We'll talk soon.